Hello everybody, this is RRPG here, and if you take a look at this camera angle from what you see, yes, we're doing another unboxing for you all. So, yep, in honor of Fire Emblem Echoes coming out, you can guarantee that there was a limited edition of that game to come out for the game, I guess you could say, or a limited edition set coming out for the game, if I were to say that more correctly. But yes, I have it right here. Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia, the limited edition, or collector's edition, whatnot. And yes, we're going to be opening this up, and we're going to see the contents that are inside, and I do apologize for kind of walking to the back there, because I needed to get this, my file opener, so that way we can open it up. But before we do that, let's just take a look at what you see on the front here. You see the title, that's at the top, and you see the protagonists, Alm and Celica, or Cecilia, the main characters of the tale. And for those of you who don't know, Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia, it is a remake of Fire Emblem Gaiden. I think that was on the Game Boy, and that was considered to be the black sheep of the franchise. But Intelligent Systems decided to revisit the game, and they made it to possibly one of the best games from what critics have been saying, you know, in terms of the gameplay and all that stuff, and try to lift it up from being the black sheep as it already was. So we saw the front here. Let's take a look at the back. It says the way of the sword or the way of the heart. So looks like this is one of those things where you get to play as dual protagonists. And unfortunately, I did not get the amiibos for this game because they were already pre-ordered, which I didn't know they were individual pre-orders, but they were all sold out at the GameStop I was trying to get them from, as well as that's where I got the limited edition. But let's see, the limited edition includes includes the game, obviously. It includes the Valentia art book, which is the art book of the game. It also includes a sound selection CD, so it's not the full soundtrack, and as well as a 3-pin set. So that ought to be very interesting. So let's go ahead, not waste any time, and let's open this up. Okay, so that's opened up, so let's go ahead and tear the inside open, or open the inside if I can. Yeah, here we go. And as you can see, everything kind of looks spick and span in there. So if we open it up as it is, then yes, this is what the limited edition set looks like. And here, if you take a look from this angle, you can actually see the 3-pin set. And they include Alm, Cecilia, and one of Marth from the original Fire Emblem. Oh, I didn't even know that Marth was presented in here. But I don't think he's presented in the main game whatsoever, but, you know, it's always cool to have his likeliness on the pin set. And here we have the Valentia art book, and it's wrapped up in nice cellophane. So let me go ahead and see if I can try to open that up, and we'll take a look at some of the pictures that are inside, and I think it includes some of the art within the game, as well as the characters with their mug shots and all that kind of stuff, and some of the environments that we actually see in the game. So let's take a quick glance. Yeah, it includes some of the concept imagery of some of the locations, as well as the characters, as you can plainly see. So yeah, characters look very detailed. I know a lot of people were kind of bummed out with I know a lot of people were kind of bummed out with Fire Emblem Fates, because that game being extremely ambitious for what it was, and some of the decisions that Nintendo made, especially Nintendo of America. But I still thought it was an okay game. I didn't think it was, you know, as spectacular as Fire Emblem Awakening, but, you know, Fire Emblem Fates, I didn't think it was all that bad. But, yeah. So we're still seeing a lot of the character art, and I kind of missed the character art that was done by the character designer for Fire Emblem Awakening and Fates, who was the same character designer for No More Heroes. I can't even remember his or her name, but yeah. And has some more of the concept imagery, and some of the weapons that you actually see in the game. So yeah, it looks pretty spot on for an art book, and even with some of the other characters that you actually see, and some of the enemies and such. So yeah, this is pretty legit. And if you take a look at the back here, I think this, yeah, it includes autographs from the production team behind this game, so that's actually pretty awesome. And there is the box art for the original Fire Emblem Gaiden that released all the way back all those years ago on the Game Boy. Which I think it was on the Game Boy, or is it on the NES? I can't remember. But yeah, that's the art book, so that's actually pretty cool. Okay, so let me go ahead and open this up. And here we have the game, which is right there. The sound selection CD, as well as the pin set, which you did get a good look at the pin set, so I really am not going to pull those out. But let's take a look at the sound selection CD, and just like the art book, it's also wrapped in cellophane too. So let me go ahead and open that up. Hopefully I didn't break that open when I was using the nail filer to open this up, but I don't think I did, since they are very easy to get away from, like, blades, you know, unsheathing within them. But yeah, and here we have the CD, which it shows Alm and Celica on the CD, which is, you know, you can plainly see, but from my angle I can't even see squat. And here we have the soundtrack selection CD of all the tracks that are within the game. So yeah, we're not going to you know, browse through it and all whatnot, but let's just leave it as it is. And here we have the game itself. So if I just open this up and show you what it is, then just show you what's all in there, then you can plainly see for yourself. But, you know, it's just a game and not an instruction manual, so what can you expect, right? So, but it does have an irreversible cover, and it's an irreversible cover of the original box art for Fire Emblem Gaiden. So, and as you can see, the 3DS card, it's very similar to what you saw for Fire Emblem Awakening and Fire Emblem Fates. So, nothing really too special, but yeah, that's what you expect to see from the game itself, and what you can expect from the game cartridge, like the other Fire Emblem games on the 3DS. Which, this game is the last 3DS entry for a Fire Emblem game, so if you want something to go out with Fire Emblem for your 3DS fix, then yeah, this is the game you're going to want to pick up. But anyway, that takes care of that, and that is the end of my unboxing of the limited edition for Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia on the Nintendo 3DS. So if you guys like what you see, then be sure to rate this video, as well as leaving your feedback down in the comments. Also be sure to hit that subscribe button underneath this video, as more support from you guys will mean that more content is coming from me in the future that you're not going to find anywhere else. So until next time, gamers, I'm going to go back to playing some more games and working on some more scripts and all that good jazz. But until the next time, this is Double RPG signing off by saying Godspeed and game on, gamers. Peace out, and I'll catch you later. Have a good one.